Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful trying to move some things around here. Having a wonderful Saturday. It's been a while since I've done one of these. Been a long while. So, before I begin, I got to do a few things. I got to get this darn Oh my gosh. It's hard talking on this. So, let's get some stuff started today, man. Let's get started, bro. Let's get started. Let's do a few things here. Let's have a little bit of background music going on here, just for fun. What's this music going in? Alrighty. So today we're going to today we're going to go draw cactus. We'll be drawing a cactus today using Photoshop. And yeah, just going to keep it very simple. We're going to be using Photoshop, and we're going to be drawing a cactus using Photoshop, and just keeping it very simple. Start out with some simple shapes here. We're going to draw like it's going to look like a pickle, or like Pickle Rick from Rick and Morty, and they're going to add like some arms, just to keep it very simple, just like some simple little cactus arms. And we're going to draw like a shape that is going to be it's going to be a box. It's going to be a box that you can hold your cactus in, and it's going to be a box in like perspective here. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to do some box-like shapes here, like that. Just a very simple little box like that. It doesn't even have to be perfect. Like, notice that this perspective is off on this, but that's fine. It's been a while since I've done one of these drawings. It's been about 2 weeks. But I'm back, and I'm back to doing another live stream via digital work. I don't like to do a lot of digital drawings. Well, I like doing it. I just don't have the time to set up a live stream, or set up this. I just don't have the time, really. That's all that matters. What kind of background color do we want? Let's go ahead with let's do a pink. Why not? Let's do that, and then we're going to do a background shape, a simple little background shape, very simple. Using, I don't know. It's been a while since I've done one of these colors. Oh gosh, I got pop-ups. There's another reason why I don't like doing live streams via computer. I have every single thing like just pops up. Like all the things pop up when I'm trying to do a live on a computer. Like everything that I don't want to pop up pops up. Like things pop up on the side. Computers notifying me all kinds of things. Like, oh, guess what? You want to know what the weather is today? No, I don't want to know what the weather is today. Don't pop these up on my feed, man. That's why I don't like to do these live streams via computer anymore. It's just everything that could go wrong always goes wrong, and I just don't know Photoshop that well anymore. I used to know I used to be pretty not like well versed, but I know enough that I can get by. But it gets difficult to do it when you're doing lives. Anyway, so we're going to be doing this little shape as a background. Don't know exactly what I want to do, but I think it's just going to be, we're just going to keep it simple. Just going to keep it simple and do like, how do I lock? I got to lock the pixels here. Lock transparent pixels. There we go. Locking transparent pixels so I can do this. Oops, I don't want to erase that. There we go. That's what we want. We want a different color. Let's go ahead and just kind of add something like this. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, don't do that. There we go. And let's go ahead and add like this in here. And then we're going to add something like that. And then something like that. And then we're going to add something like that. I'm going to add a little bit of this. And then we're going to go and stop popping up to my side here. I need to figure out how to set up pop-ups to not pop up on my computer. That's my biggest thing, is I have all these pop-ups popping up on my computer saying, hey, man, I think you would love... Got to make the flow down to 30%. You're going to love this. I'm like, no, I'm not going to love it at all. So stop. So right now what I'm doing is just a little bit of fade. Just creating like a little bit of a fade gradient. Just using like a soft brush type of thing. And I think that's okay. We'll leave it like that. It's been a while since I've done one of these. So it's been about 2.5 weeks. I don't like the background colors. No, we're just going to leave it as is. Here's the thing: when you do these type of portraits, yes, I do got to figure out how to make money on this. You are totally right. I have drawn over 200 of these cactus drawings, and I have tried my darndest to sell them as art prints, and no, without fail, none have sold. I've made abstract digital artworks that have sold faster than my cactus drawings. But what are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do? So I gotta figure out how to make money on this. I really want to. You're right. I don't know how I'm gonna make money off it. I'm just gonna keep making cactuses because they're simple to do. They're like really easy to do. They don't take a lot of like effort on my behalf. Generally, sometimes they take a lot, but for the most part, they don't take a lot of effort. I can really just kind of draw one really quickly and hope. Usually they turn out pretty nice as a simple cactus drawing. So I'm just going to remove all this stuff here. And now we're going to add, I should draw Batman. I could. Jaden, normally on any other day that I'm not doing a digital work, like Monday through Friday, I would definitely have drawn Mario. Batman, definitely. Batman, I will draw Batman and Mario in the future. But I when I'm doing these, I just have to complete them. I have to finish them. But on other occasions, when you see me drawing my sketchbook, I am all for that. I will definitely draw a Batman, a Mario for you. But this circumstance, when I'm doing these cactuses, I just want to get one done. That way I have a piece done. But when I'm drawing my sketchbook, man, it's fair game with art request. I'm Batman. I like that Funny or Not skit where Batman finds his voice. Like he comes out and he's like, where are they? Where are they? And he's screaming at like this villain. And it's like, is that your voice? Yeah. And so what happens is like he ends up going through a list of like just a bunch of voices, and eventually he finds his voice. But like he goes through like Christopher Walken. He like speaks like Christopher Walken for a little bit, and then he goes like, yeah, I don't know. He just does a bunch of silly stuff, really. And all right, come on, there we go. Oh no, things are popping up on the screen that I don't want to pop up. Story of my life. All right, so I think this is it's like a pickle with arms. It's like I'm drawing a pickle with arms. That's what it feels like right now. It's Just a little piccolo with arms. I don't know if I like this background, but because of how I do these drawings, it's kind of okay. Now we got to get the line work out of here. Okay, okay, get the line work out, and we're gonna move ahead like so. There we go. Fancy. Oh, it's so, and this is where all the magic happens. Actually, yeah, this is the base layer. This is the base layer, folks. This is the base layer, and man, so my computer, when I draw with my tablet, it has pressure sensitivity, but it also recognizes when my palm is touching, and I always forget to deactivate the base layer. Yeah, the base layer. The base. Where are they? Oh, I don't know. I can't do a Batman impression. Everything's popping up on my screen. Oh no. If only you could see everything that's popping up. It's like an old computer when you're so you don't have pop-up ads anymore. But back in the day, you'd pop-up ads. Actually, you do have pop-up ads. They're just like they're heavily concealed. Like you just don't think of them as pop-up ads anymore. You know? Okay, there we go. That's what we need to do. We just don't think of them as pop-up ads anymore when they really are. For sure. For sure pop-up ads, you know? And yeah, we used to have pop-up ads all the time back in the day. And you're like, and you had to like you had pop-up ad like remover or something like that, and then you had all these other things that were just like in the way. But geez Louise, they're everywhere. Geez Louise. I think I'm gonna do this. Yeah, click free for free ringtones. What else would you get? It was really honestly, I don't know. I don't remember the generic pop-up ads that occurred back in the day. But now you just have like you just get them while you're scrolling, so you don't have the same thing. The same like it's still a nuisance. I actually heard this recently. I don't know if this is true, but apparently YouTube, YouTube, for all its like in all its glory, decided that they thought it would be a good idea to what's it called to throttle people's computers. Oh my gosh. You have archived a bunch of pop-ups. You probably can find them on Reddit. Reddit has Reddit has a lot of cool stuff on there, but also it's like a lot of shady stuff. It's kind of weird, but you probably could find that stuff on Reddit. Honestly, if you looked hard enough, it's there. It is there. So some things I want to start doing is I want to start doing more. I just want to start drawing more regularly, and so what I do is I do these live streams to kind of hold myself accountable, not necessarily because it's a good strategy to draw regularly. It's not a great strategy. Like, oh, let's do a live stream while you're drawing and then like really struggle. So oh my gosh, my hand is glossing over the tablet and it's causing everything to shift. And that's not good. We don't want that shifting to occur when you're drawing. You don't want any of that to happen. Don't do it, friends. Don't do it. Just keep it chillaxed. I think that's good enough. What I'm going to do now is I think that's good enough. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to do something I usually do a lot of is I just like add like this here, something like that, and a little bit of a scumbling here. I like the scumble, like just add these like hyper contrast. Usually it's a hyper contrast teal in the background. What if I did a little bit of orange, like a bright, fiery orange on it? Like this a little bit. There we go. Add some of those. Just a little strike there. There we go. Oh, yeah. Add a little bit of orange here. Maybe a little bit of orange. Oops, too much orange. Just a small sliver. Another thing I need to do before I forget is I need to create a cast shadow, because I'm going to make a shadow right here where the cactus is creating a little cast shadow. So if you're wondering why I'm doing that, that's why. That's why I'm doing this. By the way, don't forget to click here for free ringtones. So I think I'm going to put a mustache on this cactus. This cactus feels a little bare. He needs a mustache. We got to give him one. Put some sand in here. A little bit of sandy. Quick little sand like that. And then maybe add like a dark, the darkness. There, see, little cast shadow there. And then what I like to do is maybe like make the shadow a little, no, way too blue. Little blue, and then maybe like a line of blue right here for funsies. There we go. Look at that. No, look at that pretty little blue right there. And why not put a little bit of purple right there too? Ooh, purple. So beautiful. Now we got the cactus, and now we're just going to take a soft brush, everyone. Just a beautiful soft brush, and we're just going to test the color using the eyedrop tool. Eyedrop tool, test the color. We're going to make it bright like that, a little bit like that. Whoa, too bright, but that's okay. We're all having fun here. We're all having loads of fun. Just a soft brush, and add a little bit of softness right here, a little softness right here, a lot of softness up here. Ah, no, we're not. Too much softness. And we're going to put some soft there, and maybe make it a little darker right here, and a little darker right here. And then everyone just add in some shadows. And then the next thing we're going to do, we're going to press Control Alt Shift N, and that adds a new layer. And they're going to press Alt, and we have a new layer. And now we're going to go ahead here, just ever so gently, with a simple texture brush, everyone. A simple little texture brush. We're going to go ahead and just overlay the colors, just a smidge, something like this. Yes, just go ahead and overlay the colors with the texture brush like that. Really simple little effect. Once we have those base layers up there real good, we're able to go ahead and just add these texture tones on top. It's really quite nice, actually. It's quite nice of a little effect here. Just kind of add some tones here. Maybe even add a slightly brighter, different green on the side here. Same goes right here. Slightly brighter, different green. Maybe a little greener, a little fresher. I'm just keeping it all fancy. There we go. Now, I would say I'm done, but I'm not. I still got quite a bit of finessing to do with the brush, or with everything here. That's what happens when you don't do these often, is you have to kind of get reacquainted to drawing again, I guess, and kind of fiddle around with it. And that's okay. It's been a while since I've done Photoshop. It's always like that, though. Like I'm never doing it every day. And I wish I could. I really wish I could. I really, really wish I could, folks. I wish I could do all the art that I need to do, that I want to do in a day, but I can't. For one, there's not enough time in a day to do it, but also it's called adulting, being an adult, where you have to do things that most people don't want to do. But kids think you like doing it. You're like, oh, why you're doing these things? Like, oh, well, you have to. Like, do you like doing them? No. Then why you're doing them? Well, because they need to be done. They need to be done. All of it needs to be done. There's no one wakes up each morning and says, hey, I definitely yeah, he wants to go back to college. Yeah. Yeah, no one wants to do these things. But yeah, so I am not wrapping it up, but I'm getting there. We're getting there. We're getting the contrast that I want, and we're getting the marks that I want, and that's good. But and that's all good. That's all fancy dancy. They call fancy. Staying fancy with the friends. I don't know. Very slow, and I think it's at a level that I like it. Little there you go. I think that's fine. Let's go ahead and a few other things. Let's go ahead and let's make this area brighter underneath like that. And then let's go ahead and darken this area up so it feels more like the like an arm, or more like the this feels more, what I'm saying? No, it just feels more like the cactus is separating, or like there's a separation on the arm area right there. Because right now it felt a little soft, like a donut, soft donut. I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't listen to me. All right, so I think that's that. I think that's done. Let's go ahead and let's do some of the thorns. Just do some thorns here real quick. All right, do some thorns using I wonder if you just like, what if you just do like dots? No, no, let's don't do that. That'd be silly. So we're just gonna do some thorns real quick. Just some really quick thorns. They don't have to be good. Make sure that they're kind of spaced accordingly. Kind of abstract, actually. Kind of like abstract thorns. Just kind of like put them on there real quick, like this. Very simple. Very simple. What's nice about doing this thing is this little drawing here is I got I got this drawing technique from a tutorial, and it's just easy to recreate over and over again. Like, you can create a cactus in like 30 minutes, and it's just easy, you know. And there's something nice about making an artwork that doesn't like require a lot of like mental fatigue or mental labor, because there's a lot of drawings that I do that you kind of have to think. You have to do a little bit of thinking, and you're like, oh man, I gotta think to do this drawing. This is not fun. I don't want to think. I just want to kind of, you know, I want it to happen, and not have to be like a giant thought process, you know? And so that's what I don't want it to be. Is that it tends to, a lot of times you get these drawings that just like, they just take forever, and you're working on them, working on them. They just never, like, I have a lot of portraits that take forever. So I think this is almost done. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to give him a mustache, because Why not? Where is the mustache going to be? I don't know. Like, what kind of mustache do we want to give him? Something like that. Under the nose, yeah. Where's the nose is really what. All right. Something like this. Under the nose. Where do you put his mustache? I wanted to put it really low for some odd reason. There we go. And let's go ahead and use the texture brush to really dial it in. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Not too much, though. Sometimes I find that if I zoom in too much, it can mess it up. So we're just going to kind of scumble on top. Scumble it on top so it's kind of like toothy. Like this, kind of toothy. You don't want it to be too like detailed. Like that. It's going to add a little bit of something like that. And now we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of different tones on top. So a little bit like a lighter gray. It's kind of like a lighter gray right here. Maybe add some, so it's a little bit different. You can kind of see it changing a little bit. So let's go ahead and add something like that. Like that, and oops. I don't know what I'm doing. I haven't drawn a mustache in days. Okay, so that's too small. That's too small of a line too. There we go. I think this is about right. So something like that, you know? And then maybe definitely not that. Then maybe some lines like this, and maybe something like that, and something like that. And then we're gonna go back down, and we're gonna add some stragglers. Some stragglers to the like little bitty hair stragglers. Like that. Another one right there, maybe, and then some just some stragglers here and there. And I think that's a pretty good, pretty simplistic mustache. I think it does what it's supposed to do. And then what if you do? Do I put anything for the eyes? I always struggle. Do I do the eyes? Do I leave the eyes? Let's see. What if I did the they always remind me of like would it be like a little fold or I'm just going to leave it like a eyeless like that. We'll just do that. Yeah, we'll just leave it like just a cactus with a mustache. It's almost like if there was like some graffiti artist that was just going around in Arizona and with like fake with giant fake mustaches, just like pasting mustaches on cactuses in the surrounding area. All right, let's go ahead and remove this stuff out of the way, and we're going to sign it with a brush, with this, with an ink brush. We're going to take this color and we're going to go an opposite color. We're going to go like a blue, like a blue. We're going to go right here on the bottom, right here. I'm going to scroll it to the side, like that, and then we're going to sign it, give it a good signature right here. 24, and we're just going to go ahead and put, for reference point, this is my, supposedly this is my 202nd cactus drawing. It could be different, but I don't know. Anyways, that is it, my friends. I got to get going. Thank you so much for watching. I will be doing more live streams. My goal is to do a live stream that is simulcasted every Saturday. But I also do live streams on TikTok. Don't forget to follow me on there. And I'm an environmentalist. All right, man. Take care, everyone. Cheers. Wait, I got to find some. Wait. Oh. Take care, everyone. Bye. And for everyone that was watching on here, thank you so much for watching on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, I think, Twitch. And let's go. Kittens. No. Let's go ahead and get out of here, everyone's.